Hi, I'm Adam Eakle with KSL Outdoors, and we're back here at the International Sportsmen's Expo looking for some new gear. And of course, we ran into Clearly Tough. We met you guys last year.
Yep.
Startup company, and things are taking off.
Yep, we're doing great. We've since the show last year, we've seen sales go up 500%. It's been great.
So that means you have a good product.
We do, I guess. I mean, we had to buy new equipment actually to keep up with demand, which is a good problem to have.
Okay, this is Paul Schroeder, and Paul, last year you kind of show me your product here and some of the new things you guys have come up with.
Okay, now this is our windshield. Now what we found is that when you buy a windshield after you buy a $20,000 machine,
sure,
you typically will buy a windshield that does not have scratch resistant coating on it. And because it doesn't have scratch resistant coating on it, within a month or two, you're frustrated with your windshield.
Sure.
You can't see out of it.
You can't clean it because you're scared to touch it.
Exactly, and it's dangerous. I mean, we talk to people who say they drive like this, you know, so they can see their way down the trail. Yeah. And so we saw that there was a need for this, developed this windshield that first and foremost is scratch resistant, and then it's extremely versatile. It's full windshield when you're cold or when you're eating the dust, and then it's half windshield when you get hot and you want a little bit more airflow.
Renee, do you want to help me? We're gonna show me what I'm doing here, Paul.
Okay. So decide you're cold or you're eating dust and you want to just flip it from the half position into the full position. It's all heavy duty Velcro straps that will make it so that within a matter of seconds, you flip it up, strap it on. You don't have to worry about tools or hardware. And once it's strapped,
it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. It's super,
awesome.
super solid.
And this is a product you guys make here in Utah, right?
Yep, right here in Murray, just down the road here.
Okay, very cool. What's the lips for? The lips kind of just help divert the wind, I imagine.
Exactly. So it's all about airflow. Yeah. When you're going, if you have one without the lip, you're going to get a face full of air.
No, Paul, I'm looking at this, and it looks thicker to me than it was last year.
Yeah, actually it is. We decided this year to add a heavy duty line. So we still do the 3/16, which is our standard line. It's a little bit lighter and easy for people to work with.
That looks at least quarter or more.
Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch. So a 1/4 inch is our heavy duty line, and it's especially relevant when you have a bigger machine. You have a bigger machine, it tends to bow a little bit, and it's not gonna be a problem. It's just an aesthetic thing. So
okay, but this one's just a little stiffer then.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a more rigid ride for you, and so if you're more comfortable with that, you can do it on the smaller machines, but it's more important when you have a bigger machine. It's so wide that having that extra thickness helps.
And last year, I remember you talking about the rooftop here.
Yeah, last year we did.
It was in production, but you hadn't perfected it, and now it's perfected.
It is. Now, last year we had a solid roof, and it had the racing stripes, and it was pretty standard, but this year we actually had what we think is a pretty genius idea. When you're out, and I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she doesn't like to ride in the back seat because she can't see anything. So when we talk clearly, it's all about visibility, and our visibility comes into play here with these windshields because you look at it from the top and it looks like it's solid.
Sure.
But you get inside it and you notice that you can actually see through it, which is great, especially when you're
in a pretty scenic area. You want to see the sights.
Exactly. Yeah. So we were down in southern Utah last week, and to see the vistas was amazing with these types of tops. We
see the red rock above you and all that.
Exactly.
Nice. And tell me, it's got some sun protection. How much?
It's got 100% UV protection.
100%.
100%.
And about how much? About 65%, you said?
65% shade because it's got a mesh adhesive to it. It's a special process that we figured out that makes it so that you're getting most of the shade that you need and 100% UV protection. And so we rode them all last week with them, and we just loved them.
That's awesome. Clearly Tough, and the name is for a reason. Why is that?
Exactly, because it's all about visibility. You can see if you're scratched up, you're not going to be able to see when you're riding in it. Anyone who's ridden on a machine where you can't see out of it, it's super frustrating.
And durable?
And durable.
All right, now this was a demonstration you did for us last year. This was impressive to me. How hard can I hit that?
You can hit that as hard as you want. Last year I just wailed on it and couldn't do anything.
Harder than that?
You can hit it as hard as you want.
Dude, I feel like I'm going to break it.
Yeah, you will not.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a huge selling point for you guys.
Exactly. So you imagine last week we were going through some narrow trails, hitting branches, you would hear the thump, 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 and those branches come in through the front, you're going to feel it, you know. That's protecting you from all of that. Rocks, dust, all of that.
Besides that, now I thought this was pretty important. This is, say, from my regular manufacturer that I might find, right?
Yep.
This is just plexiglass.
It's actually, it's polycarbonate, so it's going to be indestructible like this one is, but it doesn't have a hard coat on it, so it's not scratch resistant.
And yours does.
Exactly.
So I've got a pad here, a little pad.
Yep.
I just hit that, I don't know, how long did I do that? 10 seconds?
Yep.
5 seconds? There's 10. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Can you see that? Look at all the scratches. Now I'm going to do the same to yours, and you tell me it's not going to do it.
It's not going to do it.
Hard as I can.
As hard as you can. Do that all day long.
All right, I'm going. There's 3 seconds. 4, 5.
So that hard coat is going to protect anything.
Look at that. So I can
Like
actually
that.
use that to clean my.
You could, yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't, but.
typically, people say, hey, you need a microfiber cloth, you need special cleansers. With our windshields, you don't need any of that.
Look at that.
We typically will just use
Those are
soapy
both brand
water.
new pieces.
They are.
Look at that. Can you see that? Can you see the reflection off the scratches?
And that's
nothing
what's
here.
frustrating. You're driving into the sun and you see those micro scratches. You're not going to be able to see, and it's dangerous, frankly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any specials here at the International Sportsman's Expo?
Yeah, we actually have a 20% off special. So if you come by our booth during the show, we have brochures that mention the special, and it's 20% off any of the windshields that we sell.
And again, all these products are designed right here in Utah.
Exactly.
Manufactured in Utah.
Proudly U.S. made, Utah made.
That's awesome. Very cool. It's good seeing you again, Paul.
Good seeing
Let's
you,
go
Adam.
riding.
All right, definitely. All right, looking forward to it.
All right.